Hey Daniella.
Yeah, what's up?
My name is ATM Ray. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How old are you, Daniella?
I'm 24.
24, pretty young.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Originally, I was adopted from Romania.
Okay.
Yeah. And I moved out to Philly. I was adopted into an Italian family.
Okay.
They didn't do drugs or anything growing up. Like, it was a pretty good household.
Right.
I did go through like traumatic shit when I was a kid. I graduated high school at 17 and I moved out. I've been on my own since 17 and I got into like the wrong group of people.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that like when you hang out with people, you become like them.
Absolutely.
And I went downhill after high school pretty bad. And I started on cocaine when I was like 19, and then Xanax, and I started on heroin, fentanyl, and then, it just went from there. It just was spiraling and spiraling and spiraling. And I started coming to Kensington when I was about like 19 or 20. And when I did my first bag of dope, I like fell in love with the way it made me feel. And it was kind of like it gave me like a numb feeling, and it like made me confident, and I felt like I could do anything. And it got me stuck for a while. Relapse is a part of my story. I relapsed a bunch of times. I'm in a current relapse right now, but I try to pick myself back up as best as I possibly can. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say.
Okay, so what's your drug of choice right now at the moment?
Okay, I like to shoot powder, and I did do fentanyl, but I do a little bit, but not like the way I used to do it. But yeah, cocaine, like shooting coke, is what I'd rather do.
How long so are you homeless right now?
Yeah.
Living out on the streets?
Yeah, I stayed out here. Yeah.
How do you fund for your habit?
My boyfriend hustles with me. He does a lot of hustling, boosting. Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever experience working the Ave, doing dates and stuff?
No, I haven't gotten to that point yet. Hopefully it never gets to that point.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely experienced a lot of crazy experiences out here with like sexual trauma. I've gotten kidnapped out here.
You've been kidnapped before?
Yeah, here, yeah. And I've also OD'd a lot, I've been through some shit, and I don't know.
Can you speak on your experiences with the kidnapping?
Like how so?
Like how it happened, what happened, why you was kidnapped?
So I was with this person, and I believe a car came up to us and was there's samples across the street, and my friend got in, and then I got in. And it was a two-door car, so I couldn't open the door because it was a coupe. And once we got in, he drove us around to the other side of the street. My friend got out, and the door shut, and he kind of just took off with me in the car. And I was high, so I couldn't stay awake. And he took me to a parking lot, and he was basically molesting me and touching me and shit.
Are you serious?
And I thought when he turned around that he was really going to take me back to where he got me from, and he didn't. And then hours passed by, and eventually I got out of it. I mean, I try to block it out as best as I can. I suppress a lot of shit.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a long story short,
Wow, that's a lot.
I mean, a lot of my trauma also started from childhood and birth. I mean, I was put into an orphanage at birth.
At birth?
Yeah, it was
So you don't know your real family?
No, not at all. Nope. And I had an adopted brother, and his name was Jason. He's from Russia.
Yeah.
And he raped me from the ages 4 to 13 years old.
Your adopted brother was raping you?
Yeah. I also went through a lot of shit with an older man. Shit was really fucked up,
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just been through a lot of shit, but I think God does that shit for a reason. There's I feel one day if I get my shit together, I can really help a lot of younger women.
So when's your birthday?
July 14th, 1998.
You very young. So
Yeah.
you've been through a lot then. You've been
Yeah.
through more than most people.
Yeah.
You know, very traumatic. Do you think your upbringing is a part of the reasons why you use right now?
A part of it, yeah. Also, like, not really knowing where I come from, like, it's like, it makes me feel like there's like a emptiness inside. Like, I don't know, like, even just like the basic things, like why I look the way I look. Or, like,
Wow, so you know, you deal with a lot of depression, right?
yeah.
Anxiety?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said the drugs make you feel numb. So do you think like the depression, anxiety go away when you're high?
Not necessarily. I mean, it's still there.
Now, you was born in 1998.
Yeah.
That's very young, 24
Yeah.
years old. What would you tell somebody that's younger than you that's going through what you going through in life?
Whatever it is, don't pick up, don't get high. Like, face life and, you know, face life on life's terms, you know? Don't try to run away from it, because if you try to run away from it, it will come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how old is your boyfriend?
How old are you? I think like 30, 32, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do he help you out a lot being in this like dangerous environment and stuff?
Yeah.
That's great.
I feel safe with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great that he don't have you like out in these streets doing dates, working at Ave.
Oh,
I see
yeah,
some
no.
couples, they be sending their girlfriends out.
Yeah.
And I never really understood that, you know?
Yeah, me neither.
So salute to that guy, you know,
Yeah.
for that. But I'd like to thank you for your time. You've been a wonderful interviewee.
Yeah.
Please take the opportunity to get up out of this mess. You still got a lot of life to live.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be here in these type of circumstances.
Thank
you know, because you know what comes with it, jail and death.
I've been there.
You know?
Yeah.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Your ear was cut. Have you been in like a fight recently or something?
Like this?
Yeah.
I ripped my earring out by accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a scratch in there. I get high, so I have a scratch.
Are you a picker? What they
Yeah.
call? Okay.
Yeah. I hate it though, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, sure.
We rooting for you.
Yeah.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.